You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox on KLOS. That was the Winkies, track called Mailman. And before that was Cockney Rebel, What Rufy Said. And we started with Unknown Mortal Orchestra. That track was called Necessary Evil. And we're here with Ivory Black, the winner, the big winner last night.
Wow.
At the next rock. What did you think? What did you think of that when you? I was looking at all you guys. I knew who the winner was because we'd already picked it downstairs.
Oh yeah, when you guys were talking to each other downstairs.
Yeah.
When we all were done.
Well, we had to pick.
Yeah.
That's how we did it. So.
Right. I
voted
elated.
for you, by the way.
You did?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm not just saying that. I thought you had the most potential.
Cool.
That was my
Wow.
words. Yeah.
I heard Diamond in the Rough or something like that.
Who's
that was pretty cool. I forget who said, but I felt like it was translated that way.
Yeah.
But it was like the potential, and that's just something I've always wanted to feel validated, like as an artist.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it really meant a lot.
Yeah. So was you surprised that you won?
Yes.
You didn't think I've got this?
No. Everything was going wrong. Like the first, like I said, like on the stage, it was just like all guitar strings broke. He got a flat tire on the way to the airport the day of.
Yeah.
And it was just like, we go there and it's like haunted place, it's just a Viper room. I guess it's like, who is it again? Like Rivers?
Well, he was outside.
River Phoenix was?
He died outside.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know if that was the reason for the complications of the electronics, but they just weren't working.
Yeah.
So I had to go in dry.
Yeah.
And I did.
But it was okay. Like
Thanks.
one of the judges says, if you wouldn't have said nothing, no one would have known any
Right.
different.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was like an honest moment where you're saying that that was good. It was better
Yeah.
than saying, "Hey, everybody, how you doing out there? It's great."
Yeah.
Like everyone else did. That's the last thing
Right.
anyone wanted to hear because it's fake.
Yeah. Well, it's easy to be to premeditate kind of things of what you want to say and how, but I can't do that.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
That's
I have a
good.
horrible memory.
That's good though. That's part of the reason why I think you were picked.
Cool.
It's because it was like real. You're like a real
Nice.
person. Where do you live?
Where do I live?
Yeah.
I live in Lone Jack.
Oh, that's
Missouri.
the place we were talking about.
Yeah, 1,000 people.
Lonely Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So is there like a big drug problem there?
I don't know. I'm not kind of in that kind of scene over there, I guess.
Because them kind of little places, they all seem to have, everyone's so bored and depressed.
I think there's a lot of drinking,
Yeah.
maybe. But they don't have a bar. But they don't have a meth lab either, so I guess,
There might be a few, actually.
Oh, really?
Who knows?
Did everybody go there every single night just to hang out?
They're hidden, so you don't
Yeah.
really know where they are.
The night folk.
But you know what tweakers look like, right?
Yeah.
You know
used to
one when
live
you
with
see
them.
one.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Lonely Jack Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
That's another word I've customized for.
Yeah.
What's it called? Your place?
Lone Jack?
Lone Jack.
Lonely Jack Daniels.
Lonely Jack Daniels. Nice.
So you've been living there forever?
Not forever, no. I moved there 7 years ago. I was staying in Seattle for a few months, and before there, I actually lived in Oklahoma City. Before that, I lived in Indiana. That's actually where I'm from.
Yeah.
Is Washington, Indiana. And I was adopted, and I moved there because I was adopted,
How
I
old
moved
was
there.
you when you was adopted?
I was I don't know, it was 5 maybe. I think it was about 5. Maybe, I was put up for adoption at 5. I was adopted at 9.
Wow.
Yeah, so I went through foster care.
So what did you
All
have?
that.
Your parents just were not interested?
Uh,
Why did they keep you 5 years?
I got different stories from both folks.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure what the actual truth is, but regardless of what happened, I feel like it's kind of a blessing in disguise. I kind of grew up in a kind of a vagabond kind of way.
Yeah.
So it's really easy for me to adapt to places. So, I have no idea like what the actual answer is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it makes you not knowing who your parents? Because I have issues too. When I was born, I was with my nan,
Yeah, your grandma?
who was fantastic.
Yeah.
And then my mum found this stepfather who was horrible, and we moved into this basement, dingy place when I was like 6, and it all went from great to just horrible.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So,
And you don't know what you're doing. You just know that it's awful when you're like 6 years old.
Oh my gosh, it was so scary. It had to be.
Yeah, it was horrible. It was weird. Sexual abuse.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Stepfather, and all the rest of it. But I did a book, and I think it makes you who you are. Whatever your negativity you have as a kid,
Yeah.
it makes you who you are.
Yeah.
And I don't think if that weird stuff happened to me when I was a kid, I don't think I would have had that drive to want to start the Sex Pistols. I would have probably been happy just, working in a bank. I wouldn't say that because I'm very musical. I've always loved music. I know that that's part of me. But, that's what I'm saying is from that negativity, good stuff can come from.
Totally. Yeah, it's crazy how the negative and positive effects of your life just kind of balance out and make you who you are.
Yeah.
It's pretty insane.
Yeah. So when you're going back to Low Jack.
When am I?
Not Low Jack. That was a
Lone Jack Daniels.
I was talking earlier. The Low Jack was the thing you put in your car. Whatever happened to Low Jack? It just kind of disappeared, right? You remember the thing?
Everybody has GPS now.
Is the Lone Jack that bar?
No,
Is that what that is? What is that?
It's a wheel lock or
No, a
something.
Low Jack.
It's a tracking device.
Yeah, it was a tracking device. Used to hide in your trunk,
Oh, I see.
in the boot of your
Oh.
car. It was like hidden away there, but it kind of just fizzled off. I forgot about that. But you can track things. You can't track. Not if your phone ain't in the car. You can't track it.
There's always a
GPS?
catch.
Or you mean the GPS in the car?
New cars all have like GPS tracking on them.
Okay.
Isn't that creepy?
Well, everyone
They know
knows
where we
everything.
are.
Everyone knows. You got. I don't worry about it.
You
You-
ride motorcycle, you don't have to worry about it.
Well, that's a computer too.
Right?
Newer bikes are computers as well.
Oh, dang.
What about? Do you have a computer?
I don't own a computer, but I use Clarch's computer.
Is it an Apple?
So it is an Apple. Yep.
And you know that little camera at the top there?
Yep.
Do you think someone's looking at you?
I do this. Like, if this is like the thing, I always like put it down a little bit because I'm paranoid. I don't want to see somebody like, I rub my eye and they think I'm like picking my nose or something. Be like,
Yeah.
sorry guys. You know what I mean? I'm a little paranoid, so yeah, maybe, maybe they're watching us.
I think there's too many people to
Mm-hmm.
watch to be looking at me or you.
Maybe there's a lot of people watching. Maybe there's like as many people in the world as there is like in the, what do they call those government people anyway?
The NSA.
Yeah, maybe there's that many. They just have so many TVs for each person.
Yeah, I don't know. I try not to. I try not to worry about it because you drive yourself crazy.
You do.
The only way to really not think someone's onto you is you don't have any technical things. And even then,
It's true.
there's a Google Earth or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can't live like that. You go insane. You just
Yeah.
got to get on with it, man.
I know.
You just got to get on with it. So what's the deal now? Have you signed your record deal?
Yeah, last night, me and Keenan both, we were just like,
Did you have a lawyer look at it?
I think we had a lawyer look at the actual one before. I mean, that
Okay,
was, yeah.
good.
That we only had a few days too, so I kind of like was like, uh-oh. And it's like Mercury, like retrograde, they say don't sign contracts during that.
And you did it.
And yeah, so oops, maybe, I don't know, I'm just in for the ride. Hopefully something good happens out of it. I mean, they're great people, so I think it'll turn out good.
Yeah. Well, hopefully.
Y'all are great people.
Hopefully. So what's your plan? You're gonna record an album?
Sounds like
that's
it.
the deal.
Yep.
And you're gonna do it out. you're gonna pick a producer. Oh, one of them guys is the producer, right? One of the judges,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, I would put a band around you personally if I was producing you,
Yeah.
and have it a bit more. I don't want to say Bowie because it's pointless just ripping off Bowie.
Because Bowie's already done Bowie.
Yeah, but you in that kind of vein where it's a bit more dramatic and, and stuff song wise. Like I liked your first song. I wasn't crazy about the second song.
That's totally cool. Like, trust me, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's.
But I
it's,
think there's
you know.
big potential for you. That's my honest opinion.
Thank you.
You know. So what are you gonna play a song?
The one we both like so much.
Oh, you're gonna play that one?
Totally. You want to hear it again?
I guess yeah.
Do you want to hear a different one? A different one? Like,
Well, I
would
don't
you
want to put you on the spot if you've got that one worked out. Let's play some music and we'll come back and figure something out. We're here with Ivory Black, the winner of Next to Rock. You listen to Jonesy's Jukebox on KLOS. Here's the Rolling Stones, Angie. Jonesy's Jukebox on KLOS. That was Jabriath, track called Heartbeat. Before that was Rolling Stones, Angie. And we have the winner, Ivory Black, the big winner. And you're going to perform a song called Tidal Waves.
Yep.
This is not recorded.
No, it's just a looping act right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy. Whenever you feel like it.
Here we go. Got the cold feet for these Capricorns, yet they come and go like a daily bite of Merlot. Your heart beats, but it beats too slow, too slow. Oh no, like everybody needs a little flame for the soul. Your flame is too long and it just drags the floor. You set the room on fire just to watch it explode. You can't speak, no, no, no. I've got this tidal wave and it's a little bit too much to take. You ever feel alive, then you're dragged away? I like to take a dive sometimes, but I can barely breathe. I find some places suffocated, like it was made to break me. Where you feel alive, then suddenly you're being dragged underneath by your tidal waves. Your tidal waves. You got to compete with those corner souls. Well, it's hard to get ahead when you keep hitting the floor. It's like you're never higher than the begging for more. Your heart beats, but tell me what for. Everybody needs a little flame for the soul. Your flame is too long and it just drags the floor. You set the room on fire just to watch it explode. You can't speak, no, 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 no. Tidal wave and it's a little bit too much to take. You ever feel alive, then you're dragged away? I like to take a dive sometimes, but I can barely breathe. I find some places suffocated, like it was made to break me. Where you feel alive, then suddenly you're being dragged underneath. Got the cold feet for those Capricorns, yet they come and go like a daily bite of Merlot. Your heart beats, but it beats too slow, too slow. Oh no, I've got this tidal wave and it's a little bit too much to take. You ever feel alive and you're dragged away? I like to think of that sometimes, but I can barely breathe. I find some places suffocated, like it was made
You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox on KLOS with my guest, Ivory Black. And he was the winner from the last
Yay.
night. The big
Yep.
winner, man.
The big winner.
That was a T-Rex, the Groover. You've heard of T-Rex?
I have now.
Wow.
I actually did hear about them. Somebody gave me a YouTube link to them, and I listened to them.
Yeah, Mark
Yeah.
Bolan, T-Rex. It was glam, early 70s glam,
Yeah.
glam rock.
It's very artistic.
He's great.
High kind of glam.
He was great.
Mm.
Before that was a Dandy Warhols. They have a track called Godless. Then we had Ivory Black doing Tidal Waves
Mm-hmm.
live. Sounded good.
Thank you. This system sounds really good.
The system.
Really nice to sing in. Yeah.
You got my guitar.
Yes, I do. It's a Gibson.
Don't get any funny ideas. You're not walking out there with.
Well, we could do a quick switcheroo if you want.
I know the difference. So, you're gonna leave here soon, and you're gonna go back to
Lone Jack Daniels.
Lonely Jack Daniels.
Yep.
And so, what do you do with when you wake up there? What do you? Is it like I've got this picture in my head? It's kind of farmy. Or is it like a little city with buildings?
Well, it's more like it's got like fields and stuff, but there's not really any farm or agriculture around there.
Horses.
Is there? There's
There's
maybe
horses
a horse or
and
so.
cows and goats.
There's a cow.
It's pretty
yeah.
small, like small farm stuff.
There's a lot of churches.
Not like
though.
big time agriculture or anything.
So,
Yeah.
Keenan,
Yeah.
when did you become a vegan?
Been veggie for about 5 years now.
And you feel better for it?
Yeah, it's been a learning process though, for sure. Especially coming out of Kansas City, the barbecue capital of the nation. I get some strange looks, but out here in California, it's been great.
Yeah. Why did you become a vegetarian or vegan?
I started very gradual, just like eliminating meat one day a week, meatless Mondays. And it was music that really turned me onto it. One of my favorite bands, they're vegan, and they don't really push the message, but they kind of like put it out there like, hey, this is what we do, you know, it's really cool.
What band was that?
They're called Between the Buried and Me. They're based out of Erie, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
It's like a prog metal band. So
You're not
They're good.
You're not a vegan, are you?
No, I like meat. Only because like I'm really skinny, and if I feel like if I didn't eat meat,
get
I would
bulimic?
probably die.
Bulimic, is it?
Yeah.
Is that the word?
Anemic.
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 Yeah.
I don't know. Is that when you have really thin blood?
I think
Something
you have
like-
to
yeah.
have a lot of
Protein.
yeah.
Yeah, I gotta have a lot of that.
So you identify as non-binary gender.
Yep.
Can you explain to me, because I'm confused with that stuff?
Sure. Well, the idea, you know, like you have this spectrum of gender, and it goes from like male, female, and everything in between is like the mix between like, you know, the attributes of each gender. Because gender is in the head, sex is body.
But
by the
you're
way.
born a
First of
female
all.
and a male, though, right?
That's sex.
Yeah.
So
okay.
gender would be more of a mentality.
Okay.
And I've just never felt like either. I just feel like not that I don't like either. It's nothing to do with that. It's just I'm just me. I just can't really put a label. No, the only one that really fit was non-binary. So I adopted that.
Is that a
To
new? Is
explain
that a new
myself.
word? Is that a new word?
I don't know if it's new. It might be new, like out in everybody kind of using it to express like how they feel about themselves. Like I think it's been around. Like it's a transgender umbrella. Like it's under all that. So it's not new, but it is kind of newish, like out in the mainstream, I guess you could say.
Okay, so like a lame question. What when you go to the bathroom, what toilet do you go in?
Oh, that sucks. That part sucks. The only thing, okay, so this is, I'll either hold it or I'll go to the guys' restroom
Yeah.
because I feel like probably people call me male more often
Yeah.
than female.
Yeah.
So I guess I would feel more safe going in there. Like if I was to go in a woman's bath, this is really like personal shit, by the way.
Oh, he swore.
And,
He swore.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
It's over. Go on.
I'm sorry. And it's just like, it's really rough because it's nice when it just has like one thing that you can just do your business in
Yeah.
and just leave. I mean, nobody wants to take a crap. I mean,
I normally I normally
You
go in the
kinda have
bushes.
to.
I go in the bush. I don't
You
like
do?
going. There's too many flies
Yeah.
in toilets.
yeah. What toilets you going into? Like outhouses?
You know, like public toilets. So like
Yeah.
on the freeway. You know, when you're on the freeway, then ones there's flies and everything. I just go around the corner.
Yeah. There's no flies in,
the
bushes.
fresh air. In the fresh air.
Maybe you get a bird or two.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you don't mind me asking you these questions, yeah?
No, I'm trying to be an open book, and I feel like, as if you're in like a position, you should be honest and straightforward
Yeah.
as much as you possibly can, because
Yeah.
people change.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow I might identify as, I'm just kidding. I'll always be that. That's who I've always been. But
So
You know,
are you
things change.
attracted to male or females?
I'm pansexual,
What's
so
that?
it really doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
It's the spirit and the connection.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Do you think there's a lot of people that are in the same position as you?
oh yeah.
Like a lot more than you think?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Because maybe we can all like have a pizza party together.
Was
you
you
know,
was you
Some ice cream.
did you go was you how you are at school?
No, school was weird. School was so weird because that's when you start. You don't have anybody that's like you in school, so you feel like this outcast.
Did
and-
you get bullied?
Yeah, I got bullied a lot. Hmm.
Yeah. Well, you'll show them now
Ha!
with your record.
Ha!
Listen,
Yeah.
man, thanks for coming by. Sorry, I called you man.
No, that's cool.
Yeah. I appreciate you coming by. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you have anything else you want to say before you split?
No, it's just been an amazing experience. It's such an honor to meet you, and everybody in here. Hello. And Keenan, you want to say hello?
Yeah, hey to everyone out there listening back home, Kansas City and LA. We love it here. Hopefully we'll be back.
KC represent.
Yeah,
Should we say this?
it's been a pleasure.
Yeah,
I'm sure you will come back if you do an album.
that'd be fun.
They'd probably do it in LA,
Yeah.
right? I wouldn't imagine you going to Kansas to do it.
Nashville,
I think
maybe.
it's Nashville.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah. Hopefully they give us a copy though.
Yeah.
And we can bring it over.
If you need any pointers, I can kind of co-produce. I've got a good ear. I know what's
Nice. I heard.
what. All right then.
Cool.
Ivory Black. We're gonna go to the. We're gonna do something. See you in a bit.